Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Brother Bear. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one, and I am appalled we did not watch a Lion King for this month.
Why would we watch Lion King this month?
Because it's Pride Month.
Oh, shit. And I think that we've been getting requests to watch one of the Lion Kings. I forget which one.
Well, now it's going to have to wait till next year.
Simba's Pride? Is that the third
that's
one?
That's the second one? The third one?
I don't know. There's Lion King 1.5.
Yeah, it's definitely not that one.
That reminds me, I saw a tweet recently. I don't know if it was like one of those joke tweets or not, but Disney wants to turn Lion King into a big franchise like Star Wars. Does that sound right to you guys, or does that sound like joke tweet?
That sounds like well,
I don't think it could become a big franchise like Star Wars.
I mean, what do you mean try? Haven't they not been doing this? They made 4 movies and a fucking couple series. There's the Timon and Pumbaa, there's Lion Guard. I'm sure there's more out there that I'm just not aware of.
Like, I'm trying to think now. Like, oh wait, hold on. Here's an article from where do we want to go? Do we want to go to Giant Freaking Robot or Collider?
Trust Giant Freaking Robot more.
Well, maybe if there's a little bit more
world
world building going on in the Lion King, maybe the Lion King universe could expand to like the people.
You say that, but you haven't seen Lion Guard.
Okay, yeah, then I haven't. It's true. Did they expand to the people?
I don't know. I also haven't seen Lion Guard.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So
I'm saying we're not qualified to have this discussion, obviously.
Okay, so this comes from The Direct, in which some guy, I forget his name. Oh boy, this isn't going to translate well, huh? Shawn Bailey, president of Walt Disney Pictures, said that there is potential for Lion King to expand into a big epic saga like Star Wars. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I get it. Sure.
Craig, would you like to see Lion King be on the same level as Star Wars?
Well, you said a saga, right? You didn't say anything about merchandising or franchising. You just said a saga like Star Wars.
I mean...
yeah, does that mean like a 3-movie thing? Or does that mean like...
I think that means like a 9-movie thing.
A 9-movie thing with TV shows and video games and...
No,
and
that's franchising. You said a saga. A saga, so maybe like a story before, talk about the Mufasa leading up to the Lion King, and then we have Simba's ancestors, maybe, turns out they aren't, in the Lion King Gaiden, or whatever the hell they end up calling it.
Specifically, he said, there's a lot of room to run if we can find the stories.
Before?
I don't fucking know, man.
Is that, I was like Ninja Gaiden? It took place before?
It takes place before Ninja, that's right.
No, because that character's in Dead or Alive. That guy's in Dead or Alive.
Ryu Hatsubichi or something like that.
And it was like, maybe, I was like, oh, maybe Ninja Gaiden takes place before.
They really planned out Dead or Alive down the line. So they're like, right now, we're gonna have a fighting game with lots of titties, but before that, we gotta put this ninja guy in a game where he's beaten up by birds, and it's so essential, please.
It means side story, according to Google.
Oh,
I'll believe that.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was Lion King 1.5.
So Lion King Gaiden.
That was the Ninja Gaiden of yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
But yeah, he said there's a lot of room to run if we can find the stories. Bailey said of a possible Lion King universe. So
yeah, sure, why not? It was fucking the Hamlet with lions. Yeah, you can expand on that. It's not fucking groundbreaking. Sure.
Yeah, and I mean, you got tons of different animals to choose from. Like, you don't have to stay within the Pride. We can take Pride Month and expand it to Universe Appreciation Year. You know?
So we're gonna appreciate the universe?
No, we're gonna appreciate every single person in the universe, because sometimes, like, I feel a little bad that everyone is getting their own month except for me. Where's Richard's month?
A month just for dicks.
Yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't call it that.
A month just for dicks.
But, you know, sometimes I feel left out with everyone getting celebrated except for me. Like,
yeah, no one ever acknowledges the accomplishments of straight white men.
I mean, we don't really. It's not very often because, like, I guess the accomplishment that I feel is
Rich,
supposed to...
how many years were you in school?
Me?
Yeah, how many years?
I don't know, a lot. Why?
Yeah, remember all those things that we learned in school and, like, social studies, world history class, and... Well, not just world... world history was, you know, U.S. history. We had, like, 2 U.S. history classes.
What was I supposed to learn?
Pretty much all that stuff was all white men.
It was a celebration of white history, Richard. You learned all about white history, my dude.
That's the goal of this month thing, where everybody gets a month, is that they're trying to, you know, show the world that there's more than just white people.
Even the playing field a little bit.
Yeah.
Just get a little more little rounded on the edges, you know? A little rounded out.
I mean, I feel like the edges are already round enough.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop talking to Richard. Craig, how you doing, bud?
I was doing a little better until Rich got really racist.
Yeah, I get that, man.
Well, no. Okay.
I don't know about racist. Definitely bigoted, though, for sure.
I'm not either of those things. And I was thinking about this on the way home. Because we were talking about, like, fruit juices and drinks of Gaiden, drinks of the past. In which,
we said Gaiden isn't the past. It was a side story. We learned that already. Drinks of the side.
Pay attention to your own podcast.
Well, I wanted to collaborate together. Like, I think that the podcast is a perfect place to bring us together and talk about ideas and discuss what we want to do. If we were ever approached by, let's say, a brand that wanted to have a drink based on us, in which we get to create the flavor, like something like maybe Dunces Delight, or I don't know. Like, this is why I wanted to bring you guys to the table.
Dunces Delight is definitely it's just a Sunny D ripoff.
It would be dumb bitch juice, is what we'd call it. We'd call it dumb bitch juice.
Why would we call it that?
Because that's already a term. It's a common term, dumb bitch juice.
But it doesn't relate to us.
It does relate to us. It absolutely relates to us. But also it has the grander appeal of being dumb bitch juice. It is related to the podcast, you know, the Disney Dunces, but without actually having to know what the Disney Dunces is. Again, you need broad appeal here, you know? You can't just make a flavor that's really targeted towards you and your audience, because there is no audience, Richard.
What is the flavor, though? What's the flavor taste like?
It's creamy. And
hold on. You're only able to add one thing to the thing.
I can only add one thing.
You're either an adjective or a flavor. You said creamy.
Okay, well, in this case, can we just say it's got no matter what, it's going to be creamy and it's going to have mangoes in it, because they all are creamy and they have mangoes in it, so that's a given already.
I mean, they don't have to be. You have free reign right now.
You
can even throw an apple pie in there if you want.
I bet that's creamy. And I'm sure it has mango in it.
Craig, what do you want in our flavor? Dumb bitch juice.
I was actually more on board with the Dunces Delight, because I was feeling.
There's no. Again, you have to have broad appeal. There's no appeal there, Craig.
It's called marketing.
Craig wants us to market the podcast.
This fucking guy wants to market the podcast through the fucking product that we're getting for having a podcast.
No, I'm not. I just like the name, because, and the flavor would go with it. It's basically just tastes like Sunny D that was sitting in my car in the hot summer weather.
Oh yes, it has it's both appealing and like. Name that everyone recognizes and knows, and flavor, which is of course rancid fake orange juice.
But it was Rich's favorite.
I mean, I don't recall anything about drinking Sunny D that was left in your car.
Also, we know that Richard is like the king of taste, too.
It was
if you want to know what taste is, you follow
Or Richard. You left it in your car. I don't know. So it was definitely left in the car.
Speaking of taste, I don't know if you guys know, but it's the Grimace's birthday. I think maybe either like this week or maybe this month. I don't know.
It was in real time like 2 days ago.
Okay, because I got the McDonald's Grimace meal in which I got like, okay, it's a regular Big Mac fries, but you get a special Grimace shake in which it's purple, but I feel like it's supposed to be berry flavored, but the berry taste was barely there, and I don't know if maybe my taste buds aren't working properly, or if the shake just doesn't really have too much flavor. And I was hoping to bring this to the pod so that I could hear all of your experiences with the Grimace shake.
Yeah, if we watched The Founder, maybe we could talk about that, Richard. We did not. So
is that on Disney Plus?
It's not on Disney Plus, no.
Okay. Well, that's what I was going to bring to the pod along with the discussion about flavors.
It's weird because, I don't know why you brought that either. I don't know where the fuck you thought that was going.
Well, the thing is,
I'm glad we had it, though.
He just needed to get himself away from that other discussion we were having, so he just started talking about flavors.
Flavors.
Well, it was an important thing because I was really thinking about it, and I was trying to figure out, like, names, and I was thinking about, like, the Steamboat Willie name, and I was all like, oh, what if we did, like, Steamboat Dilly, and it just tastes like pickles? Like, would you want like a pickled flavored drink?
God, no. Caffeinated pickle juice. No.
Craig, do you want Steamboat Dilly?
No.
Creamy pickle mango juice. That's
I like
disgusting.
A good pickle, but can we not just? I'm very done with this.
Yeah, I know. Again, it's I don't know. He's sitting there. He's daydreaming, going, "Oh man, the podcast is gonna be such a big hit. We're gonna get sponsorships. It's gonna be great."
Well, to be honest, I know we were supposed to watch a movie, which I had on.
Okay.
But
not let me guess. Not enough white people.
What?
Not enough white people in this one.
Well, I mean, there were certainly more animals than I would like.
Okay. Movie was called Brother Bear.
There weren't many characters that I would say were relatable to a
can't relate to a brother or a bear?
Well, no. It's just like, I feel whenever, in order for me to be interested in the movie, I need to have a connection to the main character. Like,
you don't have to be You don't have to be interested in the movie.
Oh, I don't have to?
No, you just have to watch it.
No, well, in order for me to watch it, I have to be interested.
You know, this is a little bit relatable though to you, being that you do have a brother
who happens to be a bear.
No, like there weren't even any brothers in the movie, though.
There was literal brothers, and then like found family brothers. So you had two flavors of brother. Three, really.
Okay,
actually, so the moose.
Yeah.
I feel that I'm going to have to lean on you guys a lot, or maybe like I just start asking questions about the movie and you can help guide me.
So like every other episode.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, but like a little more than usual because there was a lot that went over my head because it was like a little complex, a little hard to follow.
Right. This was a real complex story for
hard to follow for
7-year-olds.
Oh man, it was. Boy, it was so complex. The complexities of the nuance there that is the story that is Brother Bear.
No, like I feel that there were like little subtle things that were easy to miss, which we'll go into later.
Right. It's weird that you recognize
I feel
the
like
things that you missed.
I'm assuming Rich thought there was a big twist at the end.
No, the thing is...
That bear was a man? What?
No, like...
What?
Lynn told me that she thinks she knows the twist, and I was all like, "What do you mean knows the twist?"
Isn't a twist in this
The twist. Oh, the twist. Yeah, no, fucking yes, the twist. I forgot. There is a twist to the fucking movie, except it's so painfully fucking obvious. The second you meet the little bear and you find out what's going, it's like, oh yeah, I get it.
Like, okay, so this movie, was it made by Phil Collins? Did he do the soundtrack?
He did the music, yeah.
He did do the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
He also wrote and starred
Well,
and
I don't know
directed
about starred.
and advertised.
I read
and
online
drew
apparently
every frame by hand.
that Phil Collins, there was a whole thing because like apparently Disney didn't want him to like sing all the music in the movie, but he because when he writes music, he wants
you had
perform
Tarzan. We gave you Tarzan. You had all of Tarzan.
This was after Tarzan?
This was after Tarzan. It was
This is after
his
Tarzan,
success with Tarzan is what gave him this movie, and it was great too.
The music or the movie?
or Tarzan. It
Both
was
of
hard to
them.
follow that sentence.
The music in this one I meant was great too. I like the music.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
But yeah,
I like the movie
I got
too.
lost in the sauce.
I like this movie a lot actually. I saw it when I was a kid. I just didn't remember.
That's what I was just about to ask, because I think that's super important into enjoying this movie now. Not that I hated the movie. It was cute. It's just there's not much happening in this movie.
No, not much happens at all.
No,
but
it's a long walk, the movie, and I understand you could make that work. I'm told The Lord of the Rings is essentially a long walk. Who has the time, really? But it is a long walk, the movie.
Wait, so does that mean that it just took a long time to get through the movie, or is it just that people are walking?
No, I'm saying, yeah, the point, the movie is just two bears having a walk.
Yeah, that's
And again, that's not wrong. It's very cute. It's just, it is two bears having a walk. Which is why it's weird to me that you missed something, because it is two bears having a walk.
Well, the thing is,
some Mises are there.
The thing is, I knew that the movie was two bears having a walk, and I didn't understand if there was a plot aside from that. That's kind of where I got a little bit lost in the sauce, because it seems like towards the end of the movie, you have a revelation about something.
It's like you were following the straight road and you're looking around looking for the turns that you just somehow missed the straight road you were following.
Well, I'm going to just start talking about the movie, in which we have a bunch of, I want to call them Native Americans, maybe?
No, let's not do that.
What are they?
Some kind of people.
Well, how would you describe them, though?
Richard, there are mammoths in the movie, Richard. You can't call these people Native Americans when there's mammoths in the movie, Richard.
I mean, like,
there's
technically they are
mammoths in the movie.
They're Native Alaskans is what they are. But
Does this take place in Alaska?
It does, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure where this took place.
Alaska is considered to be part of the United States, which is North America.
In some countries, yes.
At one point, they became Native Americans, yes.
Yeah.
They'll eventually become Native. No, their ancestors' at one point will become Native Americans.
Like, I just saw them drawing on the walls, so I just kind of assumed that's what they were, and they had a very good connection with nature, which
it's like tribal folks.
Yeah, a lot of shared
Early
characteristics. People. You know
what happened?
Early people, I said.
Early peoples, yeah.
Yeah. But you have all of these people, and I guess, like, one of the boys, I don't even know if he had a name. I don't think he did. But he wants to become a man.
Our main
character didn't have a name.
Didn't have a name. You know, Brother Bear.
Wait, was that his name?
His name was Brother Bear. He had a very Native American name.
Okay, so Brother Bear, all he wants to do is be. Wait, is that really his name?
His name is Kenai.
Oh,
they always say it like 100 times.
Just for Richard's sake, we can call him Brother Bear.
Call him BB. Double B.
I'm not calling him BB. Okay, so Kenai.
Go on. Yeah,
Kenai wants nothing more to become a man. Like, I guess he's kind of in that prepubescent kind of stage in life. And
no, he's having a literal ceremony where he becomes a man. It's like his bar mitzvah, but for Native Americans.
I thought in order to become a man, you have to kill a bear.
No.
What the hell is this movie? Why did they want to kill the bear?
Jesus Christ.
Watch the movie, you see why he tried to kill a bear.
No, I thought in order to become a man, you have to kill the bear.
No, not at all.
Can you please explain?
He had to
explain. Wait, hold on. Explain why he wanted to kill the bear, or what it means to be a man.
Why he had to kill the bear?
He didn't have to kill the bear. That's a big part of the fucking movie, bud.
I thought it was a ritual.
No, it's not part of. No, there's no ritual there. The ritual was getting the little thingy where it tells him how to Okay, so his grandmama gets really fucking high, and she spends like a whole week in a hut whittling away until an animal comes out of the wood, and then she hands it to one of the children in the tribe, and that animal signifies some kind of trait or something, some path that they have to follow, and Brother Bear's. He had the bear of love.
Kunai.
So in order for him to grow, his destiny is to learn love.
Is that what he learned from the stick or the old lady?
Well, the old lady gave him the sticks of both.
Was that open to interpretation?
He didn't learn love from anyone but his own actions later in the film.
Now, is this like open to interpretation by him? That he has this thing and he's supposed to make of it what he wants?
No, he has to learn how to love.
Now, this is kind of
his
giving you some ideas.
Love. His older brother was wisdom, and his older brother was guidance.
Mm-hmm. But it's a bear.
He had the bear of love.
Okay.
His older brother had the eagle of guidance, and the middlest brother, I don't know what he had.
No,
I don't know if they said it. They did say it was wisdom,
but not
wolf
which aminal. I assume owl.
Yeah, maybe an owl.
Maybe I'll be a little bit racist here and say owl, if that's okay. Forgive me.
Your ignorance is forgiven.
I don't think that's your place to say, Richard. I'm talking to my fine feathered friends.
Do you know why he went to go kill the bear in the first place? Is that what
Richard wondering? Doesn't. If you're asking me, I fucking do.
I do too. I know. That was Richard's other question. Was why he went to
Richard,
go.
was that your other question?
It was my other question, and I think Craig's really eager to show that he watched the movie. So Craig,
because I did watch the movie.
No, hold on. Now, Koska, write down your answer on a piece of paper, and we're going to see if Craig has the same exact
I told
answer.
you my answer. I don't have any pens or pencils, so
you can just put it in Microsoft Paint or Word or Notepad or something.
I wrote it here. And
okay.
Okay.
All right, Craig, tell us.
Craig, why did he have to kill the bear, Craig?
Because the bear took all the fish.
He didn't. That's what I wrote down. He didn't have to kill the bear. Because again, that's the fucking point of the movie.
But the reason he went after the bear, that was why. Yes. Sorry. The reason he did not have to kill the bear.
And wanted to kill the bear.
He also was young and stupid and decided that, I'm too cool for love.
Okay.
And then he forgot to...
He was riled up.
Oh, sorry. He didn't forget to tie up the fish. He clearly just let the fish... He tied it up and then they fell and then he said, screw it. And he...
Wait, so the bear ate fish that were already fished up from the river?
Yeah, they caught fish in the beginning of the movie. You see them catching fishes.
No, I don't.
We did.
When you watch the movie, you do.
They catch all the fishes, a bunch of salmons. It was salmons, and they put it in a basket. Okay, and then they took that basket, they tied it to a rope, and they brought it up the tree, and then they tied it up, and then everyone ran. But then the basket fell and the fish fell everywhere. And he's like, "Oh, should I fix it?" And he goes, "Nah, fuck it. I got a totem to get." So he left the fish there on the floor.
What totem?
The totem is the bear that he got from the old lady who got really high and carved it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with this totem stuff, does this mean that people in this universe have free will, or is their path chosen for them?
I believe they have free will, but they have guidance, so to speak.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I think that's all the questions I have for now, but the bear steals the fish and then they go and try to kill the bear, but it doesn't work out well.
Kenai goes to kill the bear because
Yes.
he's being stupid.
Yeah,
The other two
his brothers are
brothers-
making fun of him, and he wants to prove himself to be a man.
So the other two brothers go after him to stop him. Unfortunately, it is a bear, and it is protecting it. Well, at this point, it's just protecting something.
It is unfortunate. It is a bear.
It is a
and
bear,
if you know
and-
anything about bears, is they're quite large, and they have sharp claws and teeth.
And you know what they say? You don't go poke the bear, basically.
That's right.
And that's what they did.
And that's literally what this man's did as he grabs his pointy stick and tries to poke a bear with it. And they all get fucked up. The three of them, they get completely fucked up. And you have the Kenai and his brother. He's trying to save his brother who fell down a hole, and then the older brother is all like, "I'm kind of messing with this bear here, but I can only hold the bear for so long because again, I gotta stress this enough, guys. It is a bear." And as soon as the older brother falls down, the bear's all like, "Well, I've lost all interest in you. I'm gonna go after the two other guys because they're getting real close to some bushes over there, and I don't like that." So the older brother's all like, he grabs his staff, he throws it in the ground and says, "You shall not pass." And then him and the bear fall down to the hole, and he dies. And the bear, thank God, very much fine, swims away.
Wait, who swam away?
The bear.
The bear.
But then doesn't the bear die?
Later, when he gets hunted by Kenai.
Now Kenai's out for revenge because the bear killed, quote
Yes,
unquote,
the bear killed
his
his
brother.
brother.
Yeah.
The brother has died because of the bear, Kenai. It was the bear that did it.
See, that's the thing that I missed because, I didn't realize that the bear was killed until way later in the movie when it becomes a bigger plot point.
You just thought he became a bear for fun?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, this would be a good joke, his brother said as an eagle. This will be really funny, guys. Watch this shit.
I knew
He
that
says
the
to them,
brother
"They're dead people."
I knew that the brother died, and I knew that shortly after Kenai became a bear, and I didn't really realize that there were events that happened between those two things.
Yeah, it does help to watch the movie. It's true.
Yeah, usually when you stop watching a movie between parts, you miss things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay, so now he goes and finds the bear, and the bear, I would argue the bear kills itself because he did just kind of hold the stick out and the bear just kind of fell on it.
I think I need to rewatch this bear death scene. Was it graphic at all? Was
I
it
think
cool?
you should just watch the movie.
Yeah, probably should just
Not
watch the movie the first
not
time.
rewatch.
It's kind of
watch
like
it
this
for the
is
first
like your
time.
new gimmick, I guess, is that where we're talking about the movie, you then go back to watch the movie, but you can just watch the movie when you're supposed to.
The thing is, I don't know what was going on during the movie, but
Because you didn't watch it. We just went over this. What the conversation is, bud.
No, it's just that I don't know. It just didn't grab me like a movie should.
You usually have to watch it for it to grab you.
Yeah, you see, you don't stare at the screen for 5 seconds and go, this ain't doing it for me. And then go back to playing World of Warcraft, Richard. You then have to give the movie a chance.
I wasn't even playing it when I watched it.
It's not like you're a child in the mall by yourself, and then some guys in the movie is not like some guy in a van who's just gonna pick you up on the street and take you away, Richard. You gotta, he's gotta offer you the puppy, and you gotta reciprocate that. You gotta go for the puppy, Richard. Go get the puppy, Richard.
I don't want to get a puppy.
Go get the puppy, Richard.
No, I don't want the puppy.
Go see his puppy. He's got a kitten in the car, Richard. Go in the car and see the kitten, Richard. He's got candy and kittens and fucking Halo 3, Richard. You love Halo 3, Richard. Go in the car. Go in the van, Richard. Get taken away.
Well, if there's Halo 3,
Richard.
count me in.
Halo 3, get in the van, buddy. Let's go.
I'm in.
Yes,
I'm buckled up.
You see, every movie is just a guy in a van with Halo 3, Richard. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. Next week for sure. Just you put it on and you go, okay, take me away, mister. I want to play with Master Chief and the Arbiter. God, I love Keith David. He's so cool.
Yeah. I know I have the ability to do better, and I really want to prove myself next week. So, what are we doing next week, boys?
No, we're not done with Brother Bear. We didn't even talk about the Canadian Mises.
It was a good segue, though.
Not a good segue.
Okay.
Segway's too small.
Is he
Can't
a
fit
bear
Halo 3
now?
in a Segway. He's a bear. He's a bear now.
He gets turned into the bear after he kills the bear.
It's a funny prank from his brother, who was a bird.
Oh, we forgot to say though, as soon as he gets turned into the bear, though, his other brother shows up.
Yeah. The middleest brother.
The middleest
He's all
brother.
like, oh no.
And he sees
they killed Kenai. Now
yeah.
I hate the bear. No, I'm going to kill the bear.
It's the cycle of revenge.
Did either of you guys think that the brother looked like Shawn Yu?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's the guy from Mulan. The Hun chieftain.
I thought that was a guy
Did you guys
went to high school with. He's a guy we went to high school with.
Craig, don't name names.
You said it first.
You're the one who named names.
His name is Shawn Yu.
Wait.
A physically imposing, ruthless Hun chieftain and the general of the Huns who serves as the main antagonist of the film.
How do you
That's
spell
who
it?
I am naming.
How are you saying? Say it again. Shawn Yu.
Shawn Yu.
Shawn Yu.
Shawn Yu. I mean, yeah. Stop naming him.
Is it Shan Yu? I'm reading off Google.
Even Casca remembers it.
I think it took him a while to remember, but we didn't go. Is it Shan or Shawn? Shawn or Shan?
Shan is a different guy we went to high school with.
Shan Yu? We went to high school with a Shawn Yu and a Shan Yu?
No, it was a Shawn Yu and a Shan.
Oh my god.
How do you
people,
pronounce the Mulan villain's name?
You nailed it the first time. It's Shawn Yu.
I'm saying Shawn. Shawn. Fuck. How did this not come up in the 2 times we've covered Mulan?
How is it? I don't even know who the character is.
You don't remember villain in Mulan with the eagle.
You don't remember Shawn Yu from
Shawn Yu. How is it spelled, Rich?
Shan.
You know, Shaw.
I don't know how he
my
pronounces
God.
it. Shawn. Like I'm thinking it's like Shawn, like Shahn. Like
It's definitely not Shawn.
Shawn.
That much. Well, it's definitely Shawn now. That's all I've got. It's because fuck me, is that good?
What do you mean it's
the
good?
villain of Mulan, Shawn.
Ruthless Hun.
Shawn.
I'm saying Shawn.
God.
Shawn.
I'm gonna say Shawn Yu.
That's what I said. Shawn
No,
Yu.
you said Shawn.
Shawn Yu.
Is Craig just linking real life people?
He is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's linking Shawn Yu.
This we've gone we're so far off. We're in the weeds. We're just gone now.
I think so. How do we bring this back?
I don't know if we can, bud.
Uh-oh.
Why did you bring him up?
Because it's Shan Yu. Shawn Yu. I forget what kind of point I was trying to make.
Maybe it shouldn't.
Oh, it's because Shawn Yu looks exactly like Koda's brother or whatever his name is. Quinta? Fuck.
Dakota's Quinta?
The
Kenai?
racism that is
okay,
in
Kenai.
these statements.
All right, we were focusing on Gaiden before, right? So think of kunai, but with an e sound.
Uh-huh.
Kenai.
Yeah. What about him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You were the one who brought him up.
Kenai's brother looks a lot like Shan Yu.
I'm sorry, who?
Shan Yu.
Sorry, who?
Shawn Yu.
Shawn.
Shawn Yu. Oh, yes, I see it now. Thank you. Yes, of course.
Yeah, so that's kind of.
I don't even kind of see that, by the way. I don't.
You
I don't see the resemblance at all. I don't know what you're looking at.
I think it's just because he's the villain of the movie, so that's kind of why, like, they have the same.
He's kind of the villain of both movies, yeah.
Well, they just kind of have that, like, little air about them. Oh, they look really similar. Hold on, I'm going to get you a picture.
Yeah, please.
I
swear to God, if he chose me a real life person, I'll be so fucking mad.
He's gonna.
No.
I really hope this isn't like our number one fan situation again.
How isn't it, Craig? How isn't it that exact situation?
No,
they don't look anything alike.
Nothing
what are you
alike?
talking about?
What? Can you?
This other guy's eyes are glowing.
Can you tell me the similarities? Because
the mustache.
there is not a feature. The mustaches are completely different.
The mustaches, the hoods, they have a lot of similar features.
The hoods are completely different. There is not a similar thing of these people, except they both have a head, as far as I can fucking tell.
They're literally completely different. This other guy's eyes are glowing. What are you like? What?
They're also like sunk in and pointed.
Hold
What
on.
the fuck are
don't,
you?
Don't use my
smoking?
first image. Use the second.
That's not even an official picture.
Also, it's not even. It's even farther from it. What are you talking about? What are you smoking? There is not
he's smoking whatever that grandma was smoking, probably too.
Resemblance. What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. What the grandma was smoking. Holy shit. Rich is about to make us all totems, I think.
I
has
can't
dark
do that.
black, like eyes with yellow pupils.
The whites of his eyes are black, and his fucking what do you call them? Corneas?
They're in very similar
yellow.
poses, though.
They are. Oh my god! Yes, they both are sitting there with their mouth open, but also not at all. Different mouth shapes when they're open. What are you fucking smoking? God.
I mean, if you had the same animator for both movies, they would be very similar. Like, if you put them both in the same movie with the same animator, you wouldn't be able to tell the two apart.
Again, they have nothing. They don't even have the same facial hair, which I think was your argument, which is fucking weird because, okay, fucking the brother from the movie has little, like, he just has, like, the points of the mustache and he has a fucking goatee, while Shawn Yu, no goatee, and, like, full-on reverse Hitler going on.
How do you do a reverse Hitler?
You have
nothing in
the
middle.
mustache on the sides and just the middle missing, buddy.
I once actually tried to give myself a Hitler mustache just to kind of see if I could,
right.
and I think I could pull it off.
Where are we?
I think you'd make a great Hitler, bud.
Well, okay, Craig doesn't want to hear it, but I tried to give myself a Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Craig,
is that acceptable?
Charlie.
Craig's drinking his water.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of that episode of The Office where Pam was Charlie Chaplin.
It was good.
She couldn't take off her hat.
You can't take off the hat because boom, Hitler.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Movie?
Yeah, no. So he becomes a bear. And he's all like, this is part... Am I the only one who fucked with this? So when I watch these movies now, I'm in a watch party, and like the Disney Plus watch party. And when this movie starts, it is not in the correct aspect ratio at all.
The entire movie is in like 480p.
No, the entire movie is not in 480p.
What do you mean?
The movie starts off in the wrong aspect ratio.
Yeah, does it change part of the way through?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here. I'm like, this has to be intentional, right? It's gonna change. And the movie kept going, and the aspect ratio didn't change. So I had to stop, and we had to restart the whole fucking watch party because I'm like, something is broken. This is not supposed to be this way.
Yeah, mine was like that, but you know what?
Well, this is it. Yes, it's in the wrong aspect ratio, but when he becomes a bear, it becomes a lot more vibrant and actual like widescreen. But it takes so long for him to become the bear. It just had me sitting there like, oh my god, this is broken, and it's driving me nuts.
It was pretty weird because, like, I don't know. Like, it was a very weird choice. I wish that I had the DVD so that I could just kind of see what the DVD does.
Well, you see, Richard, it turns out that bears have wider peripheral vision than people.
Is that really what they decided to do?
Fucking probably not, no. I don't think so.
I was going to say, like, if they're saying that we're also bears getting turned into one when he does, then I would be amazed. This would be probably my movie of the year. But, yeah, they just had it fucked up.
I think they just felt like having it fucked up. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But having seen this movie, I don't think these people know what a bear is.
Is this what The Simpsons did when it first went on Disney Plus? Because I remember people talking about the aspect ratio for that.
The Simpsons was different. The Simpsons took a 480p and then zoomed it in so that it looked like it was widescreen, so it would cut off jokes.
Oh,
and I don't think this was the Disney Plus thing. I think this is just how the movie was made. Like, I'm sure if you went to theaters, it would have also been that weird aspect ratio and then expanded to the full screen once he became a bear.
I'm quickly going into Brother Bear 2 to see if this is a similar issue, and
it's not an issue. It's intentional, my dude.
No, I'm pretty sure that they did something specifically. Like, well, not specifically. I think it might just be an error.
My point, no, it's not an error. Oh, the error just happens to fix itself when he becomes a fucking bear and the entire art style of the fucking
maybe they
changes.
Had one person actually, like, maybe they had two different teams working on it, like a human team and a bear team.
I'm going to stop talking to Richard now. Hi, Craig. I'm sorry. I started even talking to Richard again. I should have done that. How you doing, bud?
I'm all right.
Yeah. What is your debate on what is your take on the whole aspect ratio?
I thought it was a weird choice, but and that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. There's not like a separate bear team that worked on the film.
I don't think it matters that much.
Okay.
It was made in 2000.
How would they teach them to animate? They're bears.
They watch a bear.
Okay. That's okay.
I'm like
I'm done talking to you now, Craig. Richard, how's it going, bud?
I'm looking at Reddit, in which apparently back in the day,
we're like 40 minutes into this podcast. He hasn't even met the fucking brother.
Craig, this is the thing about the walking movies, in which once we actually start walking, it's over. It takes 2 minutes for us to end.
They walk, we fucking sprint, my dude.
Yeah.
As soon as we meet Coda, that movie's over. You want to talk about the Canadian Mises? Yeah, they get into like a whole, they like bump heads and are very Canadian, and it's so funny.
One of them's Rick Moranis.
One of them is Rick Moranis.
So can I go back to what I was trying to say? Because what Reddit says is that back in the day, when he gets turned into a bear, they widen the screen ratio and they start widening the curtains.
Okay, that would make sense.
So this was a fucking spectacle if you saw it in theaters. Which I didn't do. I was at home.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't watch Brother Bear, which is, again, I think if I watched it as a kid, I would have loved it. But being an adult and watching the walking movie, I'm like, yeah, it's cute.
Wait, Craig saw it as a kid. Craig, did you see it in theaters?
He said he loved it. Oh, did you see it in theaters?
I don't know. Don't remember.
Oh.
Honestly, I forgot this movie even existed until like we were doing it, and then I was surprised because the music's, I remember the music, like the "Welcome to our family" that part, I definitely remember hearing that from somewhere.
Yeah,
but
having
more
never seen
recently,
Brother Bear, I knew the music.
That's what I'm saying,
guys. What Reddit is saying, someone Ahufana from Reddit says that they widen
random people from fucking Reddit now.
I need to give credit where credit is due, because they say that if they didn't do the the ratio effect, then it would ruin the whole notion of Kenai's worldview being broadened for the better by being turned into a bear.
Okay. I feel like I got that without even thinking about the aspect ratio personally.
It was also Ahufana's cake day when they said this.
Okay. Oh, happy cake day.
Happy cake day.
Why don't you throw Ahufana some gold, Richard, while you're there?
They have the title Imagineer.
Okay.
And apparently there's someone else who actually talked to customer support about the ratio, and apparently they just got told to restart all of their devices.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You think they're actually an Imagineer, or do you think that's just like a cute like title? So like a cute flair thing.
It might just be a flare. That's the only thing that I can think of.
Okay. Yeah, so he does become a bear for sure.
Craig, any good sales lately?
No. No.
What?
Craig, tell him no.
No, there's never none any good sales at all.
Okay. I mean, I just had to know. I was curious. I saw you looking down at your phone, so...
He's looking at his penis. Oh. He does this every episode. He looks down at his penis.
I was playing with Spider-Man.
And he just smiles. He's just happy it's there. Keeps him going.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now he meets...
For the record, Chris,
so now he gets caught in a trap.
Up a little Spider-Man and spun him around. I just felt that was important. Anyway, go back, Craig. I'm sorry. Say what you were saying.
So now Kenai's a bear and he gets caught in a trap.
Did he lay it for himself?
He did. He hates bears so much.
Craig, what happens with the trap? You can't just tell us he gets caught in a trap and not elaborate.
And then the little bear shows up, and the little bear, he reluctantly asks. Well, no, he doesn't actually even ask him for help. The little bear just helps him.
Richard.
What?
What's the name of the girl from Little Bear? Is it Emily Elizabeth? What's her name?
Her name is Emily in Little Bear.
Yeah. Is it just Emily? Just Emily? Is it just
yeah,
Emily?
because like the reason why I know
like
this,
2 names. I could have sworn it was 2 names.
No. The reason why I know this is because there was an episode of Little Bear in which like I guess that there's like a new animal friend that's like, trying to be cool and like making fun of like the people. And then like Emily is like jumping rope. And then like the new friend or whatever says like, I see London, I see France, I see Emily's underpants. And I had repeated that on the bus to like a friend because like I thought it was a funny joke. And then he's all like, hey, Emily, Richard said he sees your underpants. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, Richard.
Like
oh no.
Yeah. This was like in kindergarten, by the way.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you should. Oh, man. That sucks. That's rough.
I know.
Oh, shit. I mean, it's worse for Emily. Like, that sucks.
I'm so confused.
Did she
I
cry?
don't think so. What are we... Well, why did you ask about Emily from Little Bear?
Oh, because I wanted to ask Craig, what was Emily doing during all this? Because he said Little Bear showed up. But your story became like a thing, though.
Sorry, the thing is, like, that was like one of the most horrifying things in my life because, like, I did.
It's a core memory there, bud.
Yeah, it shaped me who I am today.
You learned shame that day.
Yeah,
you learned it hard. Wow.
But it's just Emily. That's it.
Richard, you got your totem, the sloth of shame, buddy. Take it.
I'm taking it. I'm wearing it around my neck.
Yeah, every day. Yeah, Jesus. Any scars you want to bring up, Craig?
From kindergarten?
From anywhere, really, man. Just whatever. Just throw it out there, bud. Now's the time. Richard opened that door, and now we're opening wounds.
I don't remember.
You can say no. It's okay.
No, I got nothing at the moment.
Very privileged life.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, take it, bud.
Where are we going now?
I think we're still stuck in the trap.
No. Craig said that like the little bear was very reluctant to help him, but Craig thinks that he just helped him without anyone asking.
No.
So I'm getting
the big bear.
info.
The big bear was reluctant to accept help.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Especially specifically from a bear, because boy, do I hate bears.
Gotcha. Okay.
Weird.
He's all like
weird film.
And then he gets him out of the trap. And he says, "Hey, I got separated from my mom. You want to go to the fish place?
Salmon Run,
Like
from Splattin."
Yes.
And he goes, "Fucking no." He's like, "But you made a deal with me, and I got you out of the trap. You take me to Salmon Run." He's like, "Okay." And then they go on their walk, and the whole while, the other brother is chasing them, and he's all like, "I'm gonna kill you, bear." And he's all like, "I'm not gonna let you, because I'm a bear, and I'm wily. I'm gonna hide in a glacier." And the little bear's all like, "The people are scary. Anyway, have you seen my mommy?" And he's all like, "No, stop it. Let's go to the stupid salmon thing, because I need to go where the sky rainbow touches the earth." And in case you didn't know, the sky rainbow is Aurora Borealis. It's that thing. And luckily, right next to the Salmon Run, on the tip of the mountain there is where the sky rainbow touches the earth. And that's where he needs to go to learn his lesson, is what he's told by his grandmother, because his grandmother found him as a bear and told him exactly what was going on and disappeared. She just fucked off. I guess she was just super high.
She's
again.
high
Just
all day, every day.
God. Yeah,
What
and
did-
at parties.
What did she have to say about the one brother dying?
Fucking happens. She didn't care. She was talking to him. She was so fucking coked out of her mind, man. I don't even think she knew he was dead. She fell out and had a conversation with him.
He's like, he's an eagle.
Yeah,
Sounds
fucking
pretty
fly
good.
out, bud. They need your guidance more than ever. So go fucking turn him into a bear. Do what you do. It's your job. Go.
Is that really? Did we really see that happen?
Yeah.
She was like the puppet master.
Yeah, she is the catalyst for the film.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I feel like maybe I just don't know.
I think the
Enough
salmon
about the film.
the salmon was the catalyst for the film.
No, we'll talk a little bit about that later.
Okay.
Because I'm going to tell you when the movie kind of really like hit for me. But we
Weird.
can talk about.
I'm surprised
like,
it hit for you at all, considering you didn't watch it.
No. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Craig, you can have them start walking on their journey now if
Yeah,
you want
Craig, we
to
can
just
have them
talk
start
about
walking
that.
if you like.
Well, they meet a couple of moose and
Yeah.
they're Canadian, and then they meet.
Yeah.
They see like a couple rams, and they're banging their heads into each other, and the rams start
Yeah.
yelling at their echoes,
Yeah.
and then they get there.
Yeah. See, this is the part where we had to really take our time for the walking, because it's literally nothing. And along the way, they of course learned to love each other, because they went on a big walk.
Of course,
Mammoths were ran into.
they were riding mammoths.
Yeah. So they get to the Salmon Run, and there's a whole bunch of bears there. And Kenai's all like, "I can't be here, guys. I don't belong here." And one of the
Okay.
bears all like, "Of course you belong to the Salmon Run. That's where all the bears belong." And then they have a big bear montage, and they have a bunch of bear time, and it's very good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think this is the part where the movie really kind of hit for me.
Yeah.
Because a little bit before this, Lynn said, "I think I already know what the twist is."
Boy, she said that she was that deep into the movie, huh?
And I'm like, what do you mean by a twist in the movie? They're just like walking around. And we eventually get to the Salmon Run, like you say, in which
Yeah.
we hear the little bear talk about how like great his mom is, and recounts the story of how like mean men tried to kill his mother.
The monsters, Richard. The monsters.
Yeah, the monsters. And then our main bear, brother bear, he runs away because he has a panic attack because he realized he's one of the monsters. And-
Specifically, he killed the mother.
And like Lynn told me this, and I'm all like, his mother's dead?
Yeah.
Because I never knew that she died. I thought
Yeah.
that she like managed to swim to safety.
Yeah, she did the first time, and then they killed her. You missed that part. You already said that already.
Yeah, and that's
As
kind
the problem
of
is your big reveal is the same problem the movie has, where it's like really obvious.
I don't think it was obvious.
Where it's not having the impact that you're having, and also it's not having the impact the movie thought it would have. But again, if it was a child, yeah, sure, I'm sure it has impact on them.
Like, I feel that it was just like it was a hell of a thing to just be sprung onto someone who has been watching the movie.
Yeah, it wasn't. Like, he kills a bear, and then he runs into a little bear who's all like, I haven't seen my mother around.
I missed him say that too.
It's like, he brings it up like fucking 9 times.
I thought that they were just like walking because I never knew
They were walking and then talking about how his mother was missing.
Well, I just never knew the reason for their journey. I thought that this was just like a buddy film, kind of like Harold and Kumar, in which they're just like having an adventure for the hell of it without much of a goal.
I think the only similarity between these two movies and Harold and Kumar is how fucking blasted the characters are.
Some of the characters get. Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, like, they gorge for sure in both films. They get to their destination, they just fucking indulge in a montage.
That's true.
So, 2 similarities.
But like, I guess one of the things that I have a question about is I know that Kenai's brother has been chasing them throughout the movie, trying to hunt them.
Yeah.
Is there, like, does Kenai's brother think that Kenai's dead, or like, what's his problem with the bear?
We even discussed that on this podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys can continue. I've spoken my piece.
Yeah. Okay. So he then after realizing that he killed his mother, he brings Coda, the little bear. That's the name, Coda, and he goes, "I killed your mother." He's all like, "Oh, I don't like this story." Bye. And he goes to chase Coda, but then his brother shows up because his brother was brought by his dead eagle brother. Led him right to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you now." And they're like, "Oh, please don't. I don't want to die." And then they have a big stupid fight, which all comes to a head when the hawk brother takes the bear up and turns him back into a human. He's all like, surprise, I'm not a bear anymore. I'm your brother. He's like, "Oh, what? Oh, beans."
But he actually wants to be a bear again.
Well,
wait.
Well, yeah, okay, you just fucking jump ahead, Richard.
Wait. Actually, question. When he gets turned back into a human, does the aspect ratio change?
Yes.
Does
briefly, it goes back down to 40p.
Really?
For those 2 seconds, yes.
Oh.
It goes very dark. It goes to 40p. It's a little blurry. You have to squint to watch it. His mindset actually narrows really, really small for like a second. He's like, "Fuck those bears." And then the Coda comes out, and he's like, "Oh, Coda, it's me. Give me a hug." And then he's all like, hey, Hawk brother, I need this guy. He's alone. Like, sure, he has like 15 like grown ass men bear who love him and know his story and know that he's missing his mother and all this other stuff. They can't take care of him. I have to do it. So forget becoming a human. Can you make me a bear again? He's all like, "Fucking, what do I care? Sure, idiot." And he turns him into a bear again. And then the aspect ratio glows and it becomes vibrant and in HD, like 4K, even though 4K didn't exist at the time. It's great.
Is that the movie?
No, and then that is now the Middle's brothers are like, "Hey, let's go back to the village now that you're a bear and show off how cool and bear you are." And I have to tell everyone because that's the wisdom I spread, because that's my journey, is to gain the knowledge of that my brother became a bear. I guess. So that's what happens.
And then little bear Coda was hanging out with the kids.
Yeah, little bear Coda was hanging out with the kids.
So they reunited the tribes and the bears.
No,
not but they also didn't unite anybody or the tribes.
No, not really. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was curious about this because there's a sequel movie. I was very curious about what happens in that movie. I mean, I know
what happens.
Yeah.
Did you watch it after this?
No, I didn't watch what happens, but the person I was watching it with saw the movie, so I got the whole rundown of what happens in Brother Bear 2, and I'm like, fuck, and I thought the first one was weird, huh?
Is it good? Did Phil Collins do this one too?
How much do you enjoy interspecies erotica?
Holy shit! I mean, I would put it at maybe like a 0.
Okay, well then I guess it's not good.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. You seem very excited.
I mean, I started thinking about what that meant, and I realized, wait, I'm not into that.
It's really nothing good.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
wait. Let me put it a different way.
Yeah.
What do you think about Shrek?
The movie or the person?
The movie, Shrek the film.
I think there were a lot of lessons to be learned.
Okay. No, but what did you think about what did you rate Shrek on a scale of 1 to 10, Richard?
Oh God. I would put it maybe around like a 7 or an 8.
Okay, now instead of ogres, they were bears. What is it at now?
Does it still have all the fantasy references in it?
Undecided.
I feel like I really am taking a gamble. I'm assuming that the fantasy references aren't, like fairy tale references aren't in there. So I'm going to probably bring it now down to like a 2.
Man, the fairy tale references really fucking held up Shrek, huh, bud?
I mean, yeah.
Boy.
Because, like, have you ever seen those movies where they just add just a bunch of references and you're all like, yeah, I dig this.
I think this is the point Costco's trying to make it all. If the fairy tale references all stayed and they were bears.
What's the art style? Is it CG like Shrek or is it animated like Brother Bear 2?
It's Shrek.
It's a mix. It's 3D models, but they 2D animated the outside. They drawn over 3D. Think the Mitchells versus the Machines or Netflix's Kraus or
like Robot Chicken?
It's just like Robot Chicken. That's exactly what Robot Chicken does.
No, like Robot Chicken and Gumby. Like those kind of things?
Yep, it's exactly, that's those 3D models.
No, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, they did it in that.
I'm gonna give it maybe like it's at a 3, I guess, maybe.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers was just 3D, Craig. What are you fucking smoking?
Remember though, the one that wasn't 3D.
He was 3D.
No, but they drew over him to make it look like he was
I think he was just 3D.
2D.
I don't think they drew over him. I think he was just 3D.
There was one that was
colored differently.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they drew over him.
No, they like rendered one to be like that hyper realism, and the other one is just like rendered flat and cell shaded. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm going insane now.
Yeah, I don't know. I trust your animation takes more than Craig's. So I would believe in you over Craig, but I don't know.
It looks just like Netflix's Arcane.
Is that the Riot League of Legends?
Yeah, the League of Legends.
Brother Bear does?
Brother Bear 2.
Dragon Ball Superhero.
It looks like Dragon Ball. No, that's just a 3D animated thing, Craig.
That I don't understand what you're talking about, because that was definitely, they did something to make it look drawn though.
It's just still 3D. It's just cell shaded.
So then, what the hell does Arcane look like? I have no idea.
I don't even know if Arcane does the blend of 2D. Arcane might also just be 3D.
I don't know. Are we done with Brother Bear yet?
Yeah, we're already talking about Brother Bear 2. Are you dumb?
Oh, sorry. Is this what you're bringing to the pod this week? Like your
Brother
piece of
Bear?
extra credit? Like you said that we're able to bring walk-on topics to the podcast for extra credit in case you didn't watch the movie.
What?
No, because we have to bring 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
In case you didn't watch the movie, no, it's in addition to the movie, Richard. Not in case you didn't watch the movie. You weren't excused from watching fucking whatever we watched a fucking 3 months ago because you saw Elton John the fucking motherfucking experience, Richard. That's not how any of this works. You can't opt out to the fucking watch the 2-hour thing because you saw fucking 5 minutes of Elton John on stage, Richard.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
Can I do anything to remedy the situation?
Sure.
What?
You can introduce next week's film.
Okay, next, do we want to go into the grab bag, or do we want to... Actually, you know what? I was looking through, like, the latest releases of Disney Plus, and I actually saw that there are actually some Disney Plus movies that are also on Hulu at the same time. So... that means that in case you guys don't have a Disney Plus subscription but have a Hulu one, you can watch Cadet Kelly next week on the service of your choosing. And yeah, it'll be a good time, I think. But like, I actually like the Hulu player better than the Disney Plus player. And with them actually like putting content onto both, I was really excited because I saw Hulu recommend The Simpsons to me. So it's like, oh shit, does Hulu now have like all of the seasons of Simpsons? But no, it's just season 34 that they have on Hulu. But I don't know if 34 is on Disney Plus. But I was really excited because Hulu, unlike Disney Plus, Hulu doesn't actually ask you if you're still watching or anything like that. Like, Hulu will just play the next episode without, like, even caring. But, like, Netflix, they always say, are you still watching this? And Disney Plus, they'll actually, like, stop auto-playing after, like, 10 episodes. So, thinking that The Simpsons was on Hulu, I was really excited because I could make it, like, my nighttime show and have it keep running, like, into the night. But, yeah, turns out all the seasons of The Simpsons I wanted to see and fall asleep to aren't there. So I just keep falling asleep to King of the Hill every night. And like every like week or so I have to just restart it from season 1. But yeah, did anyone have anything else to say? Sorry I went on a tangent there.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm third one. We started so much later. I'm so tired. Good night.
We all write our own stories.
Where is Richard? I'd like to speak to him.
I'm here. This time. That's me, the Mero Mero, Mr. Richard Montañez. I'm the guy who helped bring the world the most popular snack it's ever seen.
Are you ready? A huevo.
I've been ready. All right. It was a little bit more like this. Spicy? Yeah, see, that's how I got here.
Dear God, please forgive me for the gang,
The drugs, the stolen cars.
What the heck, man? Let's move it.
Hey, he is praying, pendejo. Go ahead, baby.
The guy started at the very bottom.
I know I don't look it, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir.
Okay, I can see you're gonna be a weird one.
What's happening?
Layoffs, son. Lots of them.
Frito-Lay isn't getting enough orders to keep the factory open.
Who eats Cool Ranch anyway? That lady.
Ow, wow, 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 wow.
What is it?
It burns.
You must stop eating it.
No, I like it. It burns good.
I had been searching for an answer. And there it was. They had been there the entire time.
I got an idea. It's a spicy chip. It's gonna change everything.
It will save our factory.
And you're a janitor.
Okay, no, hang on.
Figure out the next step. Say, the Hispanic market will not be ignored.
The Hispanic market will not be ignored.
Good, but in your voice.
Why are we wasting time on this janitor's crazy idea?
Guys like you and me, we don't get shots like this.
You see that guy right there? I see a chingon, a montañez.
Yo soy Montañez.
They're montañez.
Get out there and be great.
We want to know that we matter to you. If we knew that there was a product out there for us, we'd say, take all our money, cabrones.
Yeah, I got a little hood there at the end, but...
Burns good or burns bad? It burns good.
Oh!